Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. It's a new month. We've got a new comic block in my hands. Now, Comic Block's one of the numerous geeky services out there. This one delivers comic books to your doorstep, release comic book related items. Now, this is done by Nerd Block, and it's been kind of an interesting 2015 for this. Comic Block initially was really cheap. It was like $13. You got some of the best deals out there. Sometimes like 3, 4 comic books. Oftentimes, many of them having exclusive covers, so it was really, really cool like that. And then they decided to mutate it, as they decided to call it. And from there, it was a little blah. We'll just call it that. So now it's the normal price. It's about like $30 with shipping, and it's honestly been a little hit and miss. So we're going to open up this latest block and show off what's inside. Now, we've got a Comic Block exclusive to kick Comic Block exclusive to kick things off. Sorry, it says Nerd Block on the top, so it kind of threw things off for me. This is a DC Comics Little Bombshells Harley Quinn figure. You can check it out. So this is actually pretty cool, done by Cryptozoic. It's these stylized DC Comics Bombshells figures, little mini figures that come in these tins. Now, normally you don't know what you're going to get, but since this is a nice exclusive, you can see it right there, we know what's inside here. So yeah, anything exclusive is pretty cool to me. Now, there's also a Harley Quinn print. So this print is by W. Scott Forbes. Decent. I'm not the biggest fan of prints, just because I think that, if you got a good printer, you can usually get a quality something like that yourself. So they don't really impress me a whole lot. But we get a bunch of comics as well, which is what we're really looking for, at least what I'm really looking for. First up, there is a couple variants. Now, let's see here. It doesn't look like I've got one of the prints that are, or one of the comics that are in here. So we'll go with the ones I do have. First up, we've got Wonder Woman, Bionic Woman 77 variant cover. So this is the first issue, bringing these two classic characters together, which is kind of fun overall. That's a good time. First issue is really, really fun, pretty damn entertaining. I had actually a lot of fun reading this. So this is a team-up by Dynamite and DC with the variant cover. Variant covers are always great to see. Next, we've got a... Oh, no, we got it. Sorry, I was looking at the back. We have Star Trek Green Lantern Stranger Worlds. This is Volume 2 of the team-up between the two. Another exclusive variant cover. So the Tales of this Galactic Crossover continue. Star Trek and Green Lantern Volume 2, Issue 2, with variant cover by Angel Hernandez. Will Captain Kirk and Hal Jordan be able to lead Starfleet and Lantern Corps to victory? The Dynamite one for the Bionic Woman, Wonder Woman 77, Issue 1 is Mike McCone. Alright, next we've got Red Sonja, number 0. Now, this is an exclusive, but just, another comic to throw in there. I believe this was a 25-cent comic, so, deal with it as you will, or 50-cent comic or something like that. There was a deal on this, if I remember right. So, follow the trials of Red Sonja, the sword-wielding, crimson-haired goddess, as many men try to strip her of her undefeated title. And this bonus comic edition features cover by Mike McCone. I didn't read this one. It says presented by Nerd Block, but I'm pretty sure this was something that was released normally. Well, whatever. Doesn't say exclusive on it, so I'm not going to make the claim that it's exclusive. But this one does say exclusive on it. We've got a variant cover for Hooked Jaw, Issue 1, with the CIA keeping a close eye on their work. Will these marine scientists be able to survive the turmoil they've been reeled into? Find out in Hooked Jaw number 1. Variant cover by Paul McCaffrey. This is by Titan Comics. Sea Spurrier. Connor Boyle is doing the art. How do I describe it? It's Jaws meet the CIA. Basically, there's a bunch of scientists. There's a whole bunch of great whites where they're studying, and for some reason the CIA shows up in the first issue. We don't know why, but it involves Somali pirates and a whole bunch of other stuff. But there's basically a big giant shark killing people. It's Jaws off the Somali coast versus mixed in with CIA. Next, we've got a Deadpool calendar that's an exclusive. Forget Special Forces. Keep track of all your special dates with this Deadpool calendar. Use it to record your plans to take down the evil scientists or jot down the dates of your upcoming comedy tour. I personally would have looked for one that just has pictures of Francis the entire thing, but that's me. So it's a 16-month 2017 calendar. Does anyone use calendars anymore? So I've got a phone for that. It doesn't really make a difference to me. And then finally we've got a t-shirt. Another Valiant t-shirt. That's 2 Valiant shirts in a row. This one, Ninjak. We've got Ninjak showing off transition from human to super ninja spy with minutes with his T from Shirt Punch. Will you be successful in leading the Unity team to victory, or will you fall to defeat? Good question. The t-shirt's actually pretty decent. You know, Ninjak I think is going to become a thing, especially with the whole Ninjak versus Valiant universe, which I believe should launch this year. The thing nice about the t-shirt is that there is no URL at the bottom like they were doing on some, so that's something I look for in a t-shirt. It's also kind of, it's not quite straight black. I would call it maybe a navy blue coloring, which is pretty decent. Overall, not a bad shirt. It's always great to see shirts that aren't Marvel, DC, etc. So 2 from Valiant is pretty freaking awesome. I gotta give a nice big thumbs up to that one. Overall, not a bad box. You know, you got some exclusive comics in there. You've got the exclusive Harley Quinn figure, which I'm sure will be really collectible out there. So, you know, that's one I would imagine that people will be trying to get a ton of. So, we also get a look at what's coming next month. There's something from Red Sonja, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and the Justice League. There's 3 exclusive variants in that one. What's interesting is also it's the 2nd month of the Gotham City Sirens takeover. Harley Quinn was revealed last month like one of the 2 remaining exclusive little bombshells in January and February's comic block. So I would imagine, since it's maybe the Sirens, Poison Ivy is going to be one. And I don't know, we'll see who the next one is. That'll be interesting. Poison Ivy is definitely going to be one. That's the only thing I will absolutely predict. Yeah, I don't have it off the pose either. Damn it. No, Catwoman. It's going to be Poison Ivy and Catwoman based off of the shadows that they're showing. So if you want these exclusives, you're going to have to get the next 2 comic blocks. Now, to get the next comic blocks, you can use the link below this video. It's an affiliate link, so we do get a little bit from your doing that. But by doing that, you help support our site, and we get to be able to do more of these type of videos. So really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But by watching this video, you help support it. Now, 2017, we've got tons going on at graphicpolicy.com. If you're into comic books, if you want comic news, interviews, more, we've got new stuff going up every single day. Original content, features, interviews, you name it, reviews. Every single day, 7 days a week, there's something new original on this site. Mondays are Manga Mondays. Tuesday, we've got The Comics Are All Right, a new featured column. Wednesdays, of course, we've got tons of reviews. Thursday, we're going to be taking a look at European comics, and Friday is going to be Retro Friday. And then, of course, we've got stuff for Saturday and Sunday as well. So every single day, we've got reasons for you to come back. You can check that out at graphicpolicy.com. Now, if you don't want to actually check the website, you just want to connect with us on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter and keep up on track with that, you can just do that all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. As always, thank you for watching. Have a great 2017. Thank you for the support. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky.